Hello, party people. My name's Reed.
My name is Trent.
We're the Port City Experiment, and we're very excited to introduce you to the 2000s. Can you go ahead and introduce yourselves, please?
What's up? I'm James, bass boy.
What's up? I'm Josh. I play guitar.
I am Curtis. I am the frontman.
And I am Chris, and I play the drums and the bongos occasionally.
Never seen you play the bongos.
Yeah, you didn't play the bong.
He doesn't even have a
I
pair
did
of bongos.
freshman year, remember? That one
Okay.
time, freshman year.
Today will be the first recording of some content with these boys, and this will be our interview with them, to get to really know them and to get into their minds and what goes into their process of making music. Now, there is a shtick to this interview in that there will be a word on the screen, I don't know where yet, and that word, if one of them says it, they will have to challenge another bandmate to whatever we tell them to do. And if they win, they get to know the word, and then that word stays the same throughout the interview so they know what to avoid. Do you understand? Yeah, if you lose...
I believe the correct question is, do you consent?
If they lose, the word changes so they no longer have any idea what the word is. We'll still tell them what the word is just to tease you. And then they'll have to do whatever we tell them to do. Let's just get started nice and easy with how every interview goes, and let's ask these boys some questions. Trent, would you like to begin?
Why not? So, I guess we'll start. How did the 2000s, the band, come to be? How'd you guys meet each other? What made you decide to start playing music?
Us three met freshman year in Galloway Hall on the 6th floor.
True.
And, I think
At
we all
UTW.
kind of became friends first, and then, we played as a trio for a little bit, no bassist, and then we met James and started rolling.
How did you meet James?
I was playing drums for another group that shall not be named. 'Cause fuck it, you know.
Nah, shout it out.
No.
Shout him out!
Shout
him out!
I'm not shouting them
In the
out.
trippy dippies.
The barefoot hippies and the trip. I don't know.
Yeah,
something.
we played with them when Curtis dropped his EP like a little over a year ago.
Genesis.
Genesis. Shout out Genesis.
And then
Thank you for the blessing.
some time went after that, and they played with another guy who played bass for a small amount of time. And then they once again had no bassists. So like come August when they started doing shows out back here, they were like, yo, you want to come play bass? And I was like, yeah, I could do that. So here I am.
Here you
So
are.
I was born.
Pretty rad, dude.
Pretty rad, dude.
Pretty rad.
You said that the three of you had a trio before. Could you tell us a little more about what that
Well,
was like?
okay, so
The jet
freshman
blue.
year, yeah, well, there was four of us.
Yes, let's hear.
Yeah, there's four of us. We played one show together. We were just jamming out in whatever
This
room.
show.
Yeah, that show.
Basement
Whatever
fest.
room that we wouldn't get kicked out at on campus, we would practice in, and then that year ended, and we kind of did our own things, and then this formation of this version of this band kind of formed in my head whenever I put out that EP, and I was like, I want help doing these songs live, so I got the boys back together. The band's getting back together.
How many rooms did you get kicked out of?
2. We got kicked out of an auditorium.
Yeah, that was fun.
Which one?
Like
big one, not
one of the
campus.
big ones. Like
I think it's in the Cultural Arts Building.
yeah. Like we were just on the stage in the auditorium
Without
and-
permission.
It
Without
felt really cool.
No.
though.
I
Of
bet.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best part is that we were able to practice there. I think once before without getting kicked out, and I think
Yeah.
it was like the second time we got kicked out. But
We were like, all right, this place is good.
The acoustics.
yeah,
and
but
it's
we didn't
an
even really
auditorium.
like get kicked
Yeah.
out. They were like, all right, you got like I think they were like 30 minutes and like leave.
They were more just like, what are you doing?
They were like, what is this noise?
I think we practiced in like a dance studio in like with the glass walls and everything, and
Oh yeah.
Oh,
a
yeah,
couple
yeah,
classrooms. You
Yeah,
know?
a couple classrooms
Mm-hmm.
that just didn't have class going on in the time.
We would just wait
God,
until
God
after
help the
class
people
was
like
over.
next door to that classroom.
Yeah, they were in class learning.
Yeah.
we waited until like all the classes were up, so the only people that were there were like maintenance people. So,
You're so considerate.
yeah, we are so considerate.
had a couple acoustic.
Don't worry,
parts.
we were playing on some really, really small amps,
Yeah,
and I
we
also
did.
had bongos instead of drums.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
We weren't making that much noise.
So I have a question that not a lot of people have heard a lot about, and what names did you have for the 2000s before you were the 2000s?
Well,
I guess we
Jet-
gotta start with
no.
the JetBlue.
the JetBlue was the
Yeah.
first one.
Well,
Well, actually,
once you included James, because JetBlue wasn't the 2000s.
I joined the 2000s
You joined
already.
the 2000s.
At
We
first,
were-
it
no,
was-
we
at
weren't the
first,
2000s.
It was
when
Curtis
You were the
and the
2000s.
2000s.
Oh, we were.
Yeah, at first.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
that
like-
frontman syndrome.
Yeah. It was like
Somebody's gonna
JetBlue,
need
Curse in the 2000s,
Cool
and then it
Sanjetti.
was
Cool Sanjetti, and well,
It was Sanjetti.
My mom
cool
had the
Sanjetti.
idea, and I was like,
Can you define what a Sanjetti
And then it was
is?
Sanjetti
Damn,
2K.
dude,
No.
I shit on
What
that
type of jet ski?
on that name for a while, and now that I
Everyone
know
did.
your
Daddy.
mom came up with it, I
Yeah,
feel
she did.
awful. Your mom's a nice.
Yeah, because people kept coming up to us and being like, "What's your band name?" And I was like, "Sanjetti." And they're like, "What is
well,
that?"
no,
And
you
I was
just
like,
combine the words into one. It's Cool Sand Jetty. It would have played.
I mean, it makes
You
sense.
went with the
Jetties are-
2000s, so
Yeah. I think there was essentially five or something different names. JetBlue, Curse in 2000s, Sanjetti, Cool Sanjetti, Sanjetti
so
2K.
you just
And
added.
then
what was the proposed name for a little
Dude,
bit?
it was on a poster.
Was it really?
Hey, wait. What
We'll
was the
pull
one?
up that
Parachute
poster
or
here.
I'll have to
Parasite?
find it if it actually
Parachute?
exists. I might
Right-
be bullshit,
right
but I
there.
don't think I am.
Right there.
Right here.
I don't know. I'll find it later.
You'll send it to me.
Yeah, I'll send it to you if I find it.
But technically speaking, the name that
Oh,
was
no,
the
you
first.
said the word.
Oh
You said
I was like, what the fuck
the
happened?
word.
no! That's a
What's
very
the
smart
first
one to
challenge
pick.
that we have for him?
And
Reed?
You know I was gonna say it at some point.
You know, I'm going to be honest. I did target you. I said,
Yeah.
I said Chris is
Is it
gonna
all
say
right on there?
technically. Chris is gonna say technically, and then it's.
Thank
okay.
God,
First
because
word
I
is technically.
sort of said it earlier, but like I think he like talked over me, so you didn't.
Yeah,
hear
I
it.
didn't hear it. So anyway,
So you should give
which
him two
one of your
challenges.
bandmates would you like to challenge?
James.
All right.
Rhythm
It's on.
section.
A little rhythm,
Alright.
rhythm action.
Little rhythm action. So I want to begin with one of my favorite and classic games that I played with a good friend named Joey Rusnak. He actually handles all of our finances.
Shout out.
It's called
Shout out to
Honey
Content.
Hands.
What's it called?
Honey Hands.
Honey Hands.
So the premise of the game is each of you will roll these two die.
Mhm.
It's best of 3. Whoever rolls the highest number twice wins. Easy, right?
Okay.
If you lose, nothing happens. If you lose, you will have to put honey all over your hands until you are directly asked another question. By
Bro,
me
this
or Trent.
table about to be
We'll grab you some.
some
Jack,
towels and stuff.
Can
So
you grab
no
us some
stakes
paper
for me.
towels, please?
Perfect.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Screw
it.
you, man.
Okay.
I am gonna.
So I'm gonna go ahead.
I'm gonna win, so you have to put honey hands on.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
I don't know what you're getting ready for. It's just not gonna happen.
Just take this, take this, take this.
It's a losing
This is
mentality.
completely a game of chance.
So this is our
Don't ever tell me the odds.
Honey Tree's sugar-free imitation honey. This isn't real honey, so it won't ruin the wood.
Still gonna be sticky
With
though.
Gorilla Glue.
Plenty sticky.
We're not gonna use Gorilla Glue. Let me make sure there's
That
no
would be
seal on
funny.
this. Are you both ready to do this? Oh, it's already unsealed. That's
James,
gross.
you can get first roll.
Oh, at least we're not
Wait,
eating
what
it.
do you mean by roll
So I
the
think one
highest
of you-
number
you-
twice?
It's
So,
like
yeah.
it's like rock paper scissors kind of. You
But-
roll, then I roll.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
whoever,
yeah,
if
yeah,
whoever rolls,
Okay.
I think if one of you rolls it off the table, though,
Okay,
then
so
that's
you'll go
automatic
first.
disqualification.
All right.
It was a
Yeah.
6,
Ah.
6
11,
and a
strong
5.
roll off
11.
the rip for James.
11. Okay, Chris.
what if we tie? Do we just? Is it
Chris,
not
I
You'll,
think
you'll
you're-
go until someone wins.
I think
That was
Six.
6. Okay,
One,
so round
zero.
1.
Yeah, bring the
So,
honey close.
If James rolls higher than you this time,
He's gonna roll 12.
you
or
will
something.
have to douse your hands in some honey.
low
Tough shit,
roll.
buddy.
and
Alright,
it's a
alright,
4.
alright.
Snake eyes. You get it.
And you got a 6.
Just barely.
4.
Okay,
Alright.
it's 1-1.
1-1.
Please, James.
Roll something high. A 3.
Let's go, baby.
That's rough. That's rough.
We might. Oh, and Chris survived.
Damn it.
9.
All right.
Damn it.
9.
Yeah,
3.
get this out of here.
Hey, I
Get
don't
this.
mind. No stakes for me. So.
No honey yet.
He threw it.
That
He
might
threw
make,
it.
That might make another appearance. Somebody's getting.
Okay,
real-
so-
why'd you
somebody's
throw it
getting.
away? We
Somebody's
could use
getting
that for
sticky.
the
I like-
The
you guys were
word's
like-
Somebody's getting
technically.
sticky.
The word is technically.
You guys
no.
were like risking ruining this table on like the first challenge of the first video.
No, we weren't. It was imitation honey. We weren't
It was
gonna
imitation
ruin
honey.
I
It was paper towel.
Yeah.
I actually found that poster, by the way. It
I would've
doesn't say
tried to
Sanjetti
avoid
2K,
getting it.
but you can put the poster like right here.
Sanjetti 2K, where'd that come from? I thought you just put the cool in front of it. When did you put 2K behind it?
I don't remember.
We said that earlier. It was cool. It was Sanjetti, then cool Sanjetti, then Sanjetti 2K.
Whatever. Okay, you
There-
avoided getting
and
honey
here's
on
a
your
poster.
hands.
Now I'm gonna
It has
finish my
Sanjetti.
point.
The poster was over there.
Technically,
now
our
it's over here.
first name, when at least the three of us.
Why would you say it again?
It changes.
No,
No.
no, you
You
won.
knew
It
the
stays
word.
the same.
I thought you said if we
No,
win,
if you
then-
lose,
Here we go, here
if you
we
lose,
go.
it changes. Because if you win, you know what the word is, so you don't fucking say it. Are you serious?
So why would you just keep the same word?
I told
then?
you,
That's
and you know what?
rules.
I heard you bitching about sparkling water earlier, so
So
I'm gonna
now
fuck you up.
it's-
Pick one of your bandmates.
Josh.
All right.
I think we should just make Chris do it.
What's the point of telling us the word and then we have to avoid it?
Yeah.
But like then okay, now I'm just gonna avoid saying it and then we'll never change words and then the whole challenge thing just goes away.
I have 2 sparkling waters.
Kind of a bad system.
Yeah.
I've been
Don't
meaning to
open
try
it.
the bubbly anyways.
You're gonna shotgun those waters.
I thought there's a challenge first. Or are we're just doing
Just,
it?
just
Shotgun
prepare
water,
for the
man.
shotgun.
Do you need a key?
Is
This
the-
is the
is the-
challenge.
Well,
If
if
you
we
beat
have-
Josh at shotgunning,
Oh god, I
We'll
chose
change
the
the
wrong
world.
person. Can I pick
change
him
the
then?
no, you can't go back.
We'll
So-
change the word.
No. We'll only change the word if you lose.
Oh.
Not gonna lie, I'm gonna have a fat burp after this.
Probably.
Alright.
Let me just get a.
So it's a race?
It is race.
Honestly, it's not that.
And-
Schwab beat him.
and-
He's
Give
He's going
you
to
can
be
stand
good.
up.
I wanna change the
You can
word
stand
also.
up.
Yeah, y'all
I'd probably suggest standing up. Move your chair to the side.
Are we standing up?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Should I turn the microphone like that
Yeah,
here?
yeah. Turn it in. Turn it in.
Trying to not spill it everywhere.
Appreciate that. So
We
if
get
you
some-
I'm
can't,
gonna spill it
if you
everywhere.
can't finish it, that's okay.
I'm gonna stand
It's just whoever finishes the most. So don't throw it. Everywhere.
Congrats on the
If
dub,
Chris
Schwab.
spits it everywhere, if Chris spits it
All right,
everywhere, he
I'm
has to
gonna
leave
count
the
down.
interview. He
I'm
has to
gonna
leave the
count down.
interview.
I'll tell you when it happens. I'll count down. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
All right. Okay.
Oh God.
I think Schwab won. Well,
I saw no commitment to that from Chris.
I'm bad at this, dude. I mean, I got most of it.
There it is.
good stuff. Good stuff.
I'm not finishing this. I don't have to.
All
You don't
right.
have to give me that. I didn't think you guys would be. I didn't think you would actually finish that.
I've been training.
He's good at it.
freshman
He's
year.
pretty.
Sparkling water hurts.
Honestly, it actually wasn't that bad. It really
Nice.
wasn't. Because it's at least flavored.
All
it's
right.
not like actual.
Chris, you lost, so the word changes.
Thank God.
Can
Does he have to do a different?
can you?
I'll change the word.
So the word's
Has
changed. The word has changed.
The word has changed.
The word has
So
changed.
technically, our first
Word
name
lands.
that we ever proposed was Parasail.
Dude, I forgot about that. Holy fuck.
Really? What?
When
Why?
us three with I think Wyatt
Wyatt,
initially were trying to get a band together, and we thought of the name Parasail. And then as soon as that name was proposed, when Trey, the original fourth guy in the band, joined for a little bit, he was like, "That name's dumb, JetBlue." So
Okay. Fair
Shout out
enough.
Trey. We haven't shouted
shout out Trey.
Shout out Trey.
Great guy.
Hope he's
Great
hope,
guy. I
hope
haven't
he's
seen him in a
doing
while.
good.
I hope you are doing well, Trey. So, I'm gonna bring it to our first segment, and I have to give a disclaimer because I don't want anyone to go around saying that we just rip people off, because we do. But this segment is called Pick. It's called Picture This. So we went on social media, and we found pictures from each of these guys' social medias. Thank you, Sean Evans, for the idea. Give credit where credit's due.
Shout out.
So we're gonna start pulling up these pictures, and we just want to hear about what they represent and why they're on the internet forever. Okay? So, Connor, could we see the first picture? It's Curtis.
That's funny. Dude, that
looks like an old picture.
That picture was posted like in February
Of this year?
No,
200 weeks
I was
ago.
gonna say.
No, it's like
2 weeks ago.
it was like a Thanksgiving post that I threw up in like February. Just I don't know why I did that. But
Are those your
Thanksgiving
grandparents?
yeah, those are my grandparents. Homeboy on the far left is dead now. Shout out Leon.
Shout out Leon.
Shout out Leon.
Shout out
Shout out
Leon.
Leon.
R.I.P.
Rest in power.
Yeah, rest in power. He getting him some pecan pie right now. in that
Yeah.
picture. It might be.
The pecan
And I
pie.
my grandma was just super religious, and I was like, it'd be funny if I like threw up a gang sign, or that's not a gang sign.
I was gonna ask why you're
I
up in
think-
the West Coast with your
yeah, I think-
grandma.
I think I was just like listening to a bunch
West
of like
Coast
Tupac
reppin'.
or like Dr. Dre or something. I think I was in high school. I was like listening to a ton of like 90s rap.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I just threw West Side up.
Straight up.
And I looked like grandma gave it the cosign.
She did. Trent,
I don't have anything else to say to that.
you take this one, Trent.
That's the.
This was also from Curtis's Instagram.
Oh my goodness.
Is that the?
That was the day before like the first
That might have
show
been the day
as
of.
No,
yeah,
no,
that
no,
was
no.
the day.
Is
of-
that the release show or?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
I think
show.
that was the first show.
Before we dive too deep into it, I do want to read the caption out loud because it's kind of confusing.
Okay.
Turned 21 a minute ago, but still wanted to a photo dump of my existence as a 20-year-old. Went from really hating the existence in the first picture during my sophomore year, but that's gradually gotten much better and more fun. Shout out to 20. Has that
Well,
gotten
clearly you didn't
better?
know how to
That's not-
spell and write.
That's
Yeah.
not okay. As a disclaimer, that's not the first picture that.
That is not
photographed.
the first. That's not. The
I
first
was doing
picture.
really
Yeah.
good in that picture.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like sleeping 8 hours. I was like eating breakfast.
But you weren't like spelling,
cookies.
grammar, checking your posts. I'm so
Fuck
sorry.
no. Who does that on an Instagram post?
I feel like most-
You guys
like
have an
most-
LLC though. Like I don't have an LLC.
Whatever.
Can you tell us what's going on in this picture, Curtis?
I had just finished building that bummy ass stage and nailing
first-
lights to the dentist's office next door as decoration. I shouldn't say that.
First
Now-
backyard show.
That's actually where we met James.
Location.
That's
Yeah.
where it is. Really?
Yeah.
Location.
Yeah, James was
Like
in
2
that other
days
band. He was
before
playing
that,
with
I
us.
showed up to sound check. And then, yeah, that's where I met
That
you
sound
guys.
check was essentially just us disturbing our neighbors at like 8 p.m.
Yep.
Let's talk about
Location
what-
undisclosed.
Is that Juan wearing those
Juan
boots?
with the boots. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
That location
That's
is our
also one
old
of the
downtown
few
house.
pictures of a fully erect Randy.
Yes.
He is-
Yeah,
he-
that was
he's-
Why would you
OG
say it
Randy.
like that?
He is fully erect.
He's fucking
Randy.
Randy
Homo
before
erectus
pre-decapitation
Randy is our
Randy.
6 foot tall plastic
Dude, look how
alien.
much wider my shoes were in that.
Are those the
Also,
same shoes?
for the record, he named Randy.
I did, yeah.
Did you?
Juan
Yeah.
claims that he did, but
Damn.
that's just not true.
Well, hey,
We were
Damn,
watching.
and
we were
Juan's
watching
not
a
even
ton of
here to
Trailer
dispute.
Park Boys, and we felt right.
Because you
Shout out
and
to
Juan
Trailer
bought
Park
Randy,
Boys.
and then you guys
Yeah.
left, and so Josh and I came home, and we just saw this alien sitting in our living room, and Josh was like, Randy.
Randy used to scare the shit out of me the first week we had
Probably.
him. I used to
Yeah.
come home and I was like, oh shit.
when we brought him here,
No,
He's
dude.
about to get probed.
No, you know what used to scare me is when
You're
we
more
first
scared
got
that you'll
Dwayne
like it,
the
Trent.
Rock Johnson and
Oh,
Thanos.
yeah.
Thanos is huge.
Bro,
I remember when we bought Thanos, the Thanos cutout, and we were walking downtown, and like the three of us
we didn't
had to
even
like.
fold him up.
No, yeah, we held
We
him
just
like
held him through
fully
the,
extended, like the three of us walking single file, like holding
Ridiculous.
Randy.
He barely
holding
fits in our
Thanos.
house.
but
Shout
okay,
out
I
Dwayne,
guess
shout
just
out
a
Randy,
quick
shout out Thanos.
summary of that picture. That was like essentially the first performance as the 2000s
that's awesome. I love that.
that night.
Who do we have up?
Post JetBlue era.
Oh,
I had to do. I almost took that post
So
down.
this is-
but
No,
I had
this
to
is-
keep it up.
that's up on the internet forever.
no, that,
right
even
now.
if you take that
Oh,
down,
I'm committed
have
to it.
screenshots.
No, I'm
of
committed to it now.
it. So, what's going on?
Yeah.
So I'm pictured on the right with my friend Glenn on the left, and dude dressed as Pikachu in the middle, and we were at a Pokemon tournament at
And you
Cape
had
Fear
to give it to
Games,
him.
and we had to do it to him.
How old were you?
19.
Old enough.
Old enough.
Old enough to know that he was posting that on Instagram.
At first, the initial caption
Yeah, it
wasn't
says
had to
edited.
do-
What was the first
What was the
caption?
first caption?
Yeah, the first caption was something along the lines of like, "This is only going to be up for like an hour," and then a few people commented being like, "No, don't take this down. This is
Echo's
funny."
hard, bro.
That is probably the hardest picture on your Instagram.
I know people were playing with me, but I didn't care. It at
that's
least
fire.
got people's attention, so I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
It got our attention.
There's nothing
here.
really to be ashamed at there.
No, absolutely not. You're having fun. And
I wish there was
But
one
it-
Instagram.
if you're
post.
having
You chose
fun,
the right
that's
picture for
all
my
that matters.
Yeah,
well,
I'm
we
really-
have another one.
Oh,
so
awesome.
let's
I'm
look at
glad you
that
guys
one.
did-
I want to let
Suction
Trent
Cup
take this
boys.
one. Trent, what happened in this?
We were just working. It was the one day Chris came and worked construction with us, and we were using suction cups to move like 500-pound doors upstairs, like flights of stairs. And Zombie and I were just like messing around, saying we were suction cup boys, and Chris posted it.
And Chris,
It was a hard day at work though. It was a
how
hard day at
how
work.
many
Solid
times
together.
did you work with them in the construction? Once. This was
Once.
the
That
only
day.
time.
It was
So you
It was
documented
that
the
day.
only time that
Yep.
you got
It was an
down
experience.
and dirty on your knees in that building.
No, it was
the
not the
only
first
time.
time Chris had got down and dirty. That was the first
Got
time we
him.
worked hard, maybe.
Well, I appreciate your service to the community and helping build such a wonderful building.
It's a
Thank you.
Marriott.
Yeah, if you ever
Just
staying
so
at,
y'all know, it's a Marriott hotel.
yeah, if you're ever staying at a Marriott downtown, I
It
might
might-
have put your
it-
door in.
Yeah,
I
might have. He
might
might.
have.
I don't know if he put it in, but he carried it up.
Oh, yeah, I
there,
carried it up
maybe.
there, but the odds are very low that it's your door.
Or he might have been sitting on the stairs complaining about how much his hands hurt.
You know how many doors you carried up there?
You weren't even there.
Yes, I was.
No, you weren't.
Maybe not that day.
Yeah, you weren't there that day.
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking about Connor. Same deal.
Okay.
I'm glad you guys didn't. I guess we're not done with the segment.
I probably
No,
was just
wait,
there
I
are
was, like,
two
waiting.
more people.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I was waiting for my ass pic to show up.
We,
They don't have it.
Yeah,
It was
rich.
deleted too.
Yeah, I
He
know.
took it down.
yeah, this is Josh.
Shout out Rico Schwal.
Shout out Rico Schwartz. So,
Brothers.
who's the one that looks identical to Andy Samberg?
Which one's that?
The one on the far right.
that would be.
That would be me.
That would be
That's you? Because I looked at this picture for a second and said, "This looks like."
I
this
believe that was at a Dave and Buster's.
Oh man.
He looks like a swagged out Andy
Was
Yeah,
that
Samberg.
dude,
somebody's
he looks like
some birthday
Andy-
party or something?
He looks like Brooklyn Nine-Nine Andy Samberg.
but like 13.
Why is Rico so much tanner than everyone else?
He's Puerto Rican. Why do you think he's
Well,
called Rico?
I know, but look at like the lighting and everything. Like y'all look like ghosts, and then
So
his
Dave and
name's not
Buster's, what do you
Rico?
No,
want?
his name's Ty.
Oh, I thought his name was Rico this whole time.
No, yeah, but that's one, or the right hand side of that photo is the rap duo.
Yeah. So you keep
Rico
talking about
Schwab.
Rico Schwab. What's Rico Schwab?
It was kind of a explorative, creative project. We were
Art.
SoundCloud rappers.
was art.
Okay, well,
We all have
all right,
that
Jamie,
phase.
pull
on
up
that
Rico
note,
Schwab.
what do we got next?
Is that
So,
This is
James?
James.
That is when I graduated high school. That's my boy Noah there, to my left. Shout out Noah. That's my homie.
Y'all looking kind of fresh.
Because that beard is tight.
That
James,
is
you
a
look
tight
older
beard.
in that picture than
Yeah.
you do now.
You do look. You look more like Young Gravy in that picture than you do now.
Facts,
Yeah.
like
slightly shorter.
a
with the hair.
shrunk down.
Yeah,
Gravy.
Noah's like a year
wait.
older than me.
Young Gravy's like 6'7", dude.
Cowboy
Nah,
hat
he's
sick.
like 6'5", I'm pretty sure.
Cowboy hat sick.
You want to bet?
Yeah.
I'll
Noah
bet.
stays fresh. Noah stays fresh.
I looked up how tall is Young Gravy, and the first thing that came up is how long is Young Gravy?
They're not
Jamie,
asking
can you
the
get on
same
that?
question.
There's too many moms
That's a
on the
different
internet,
question.
man.
And the answer is between 2 and 3 hours.
We're going from height to length to
Duration.
time duration.
I'm wildly
Wait,
confused. So
we need to know how tall he is.
Young
Yeah,
Gravy
how
goes
tall
the
is he?
distance.
2 to 3 hours.
two
Yeah, he's-
2 to 3 hours. Next picture.
I guess we'll never know.
Nice. That's classy.
Just pajama day at school for like a pep week or some shit.
Nice.
You're sucking a teat.
I am sucking a teat.
No, that's
I wore
an
a
udder.
Care Bear onesie that day. So,
Cute.
snapped a pic with some other folks wearing a onesie.
Another
suck some
folk.
tits with
Yeah.
some other folks wearing a onesie.
Fair enough.
Suck some udders.
Fuck. Is that the last? Oh.
Ice bucket.
That's a great screen.
You took a
Did you donate any money after that?
Fuck no.
I don't know if that's the way to say that.
No, I was like 13.
Why would you say that?
Dude, Stephen Hawking's looking down at you right now and being like,
No.
2000s hate charity.
no, Josh
I would
might.
like to revoke.
You know, I round up when I go to the grocery store.
To which charity? To which charity? Can you
I
tell
don't
us?
know,
Whichever month
Whatever gives them a tax write-off, you know.
Oh wow, that's a hot take.
Is
The
that the last
2000s do not associate with that statement.
Yeah.
That is a Chris Crone statement.
But it's true though. You know
Hey,
that's
no,
why.
that's
every,
2 out of
I would
4,
like to
guys.
say-
Slow
I'd
down,
like
slow
to say
down.
We've played 2 or 3 charity shows.
I know.
We
We
have.
have. Those are actually good, but when you go to like a grocery store, they're like, you want to round up. They're just doing that to get a tax write-off. It's still going to charity, but
No, it's
Chris
because they
wants to
already make an
elaborate.
initial pledge
Why
to
would you
charity,
round
and they
up
try
when
to
you
use the
dump
individual
ice cold
consumer to
water
fill
on
that
your
pledge.
super
So
internet
if you
fan.
don't actually round up,
that's
the
still
company
not
has
great.
to pay the pledge.
That's still.
They're just taking money from you. Anyway, so this has concluded Picture This with the 2000s. We've gotten all of their social media, the best picture of their social media, so we can continue to ask you questions. And I believe
Splendid.
Trent has a question that's been itching in his brain to ask.
Spell urologist.
Just like any and all.
I can probably give it a go.
Let's see what you got, Chris.
Pause?
I might.
Pause?
I might mess up on the first letter.
Resume.
Going
Urologist.
First letter.
E.
No. Jesus.
Bruh.
All right.
I thought it was
U,
EU. I thought it was an
That's
EU.
the easiest part.
O
Okay.
L O G I S T.
You got it. Swap. That's Rico
This
Schwab.
man spells.
English major.
I spell hard.
For some
English
reason, I
major.
thought it was gonna be like an EU. I don't know why I thought that. It's the bubbly man. It's messing my brain.
That's
All
actually
right.
the title of our
I'm
next
feeling a
single
little
coming
weird
out.
after that.
Feeling a little
Urologist by the
weird, dude.
2000s.
Our next question is
Feeling a little less intelligent.
just a little local plug. Where's everyone from? Where's everyone hailing from in the band?
Yeah, any specific city you want to shout out?
High Point,
Yeah.
North Carolina. Shout out to the 336.
Fair enough. Our friend Noah has that tattooed on his thigh. That's right here.
What's your go-to spot to eat at in High Point?
This feels like
Damn,
gay.
honestly, I don't know if I want to shout out any of the restaurants.
Fair enough.
Gatekeeping.
He's
Gatekeeping.
gatekeeping.
What
Asshole.
a tool.
What's your
Whatever.
What is your go-to? What's your best memory? What do you want to spotlight in High Point
Man, I
from
don't
your
know. I
hometown?
used to,
If you
I
don't
used
want
to
to, you don't
skateboard all
have
the
to.
time.
He wants
so
to spotlight
Good skateboarding
Paris
time.
at-
Paris Ave.
I
Yeah.
skateboarded
Paris
by there. There's a square-shaped parking lot behind a Carter Brothers.
Okay.
They used to have a bunch of like skate ramps and rails, and we called it the box.
Fair enough.
No longer exists. It was torn down. So R.I.P. the box.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
the box.
I'm from Skinny Atlas, New York. So
All right.
If you want to try and spell that, that would be.
I'm-
You spell it. You're from there.
S to the K, the S K A, the S K A N E, E to the A, to the E A T, to the E A T E L E S. Skinny Atlas.
Wow.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Wow.
Did you learn that in school?
That was my mom's cheerleading. She went to the same high school, so.
I didn't.
Here's the way we all.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
What's your favorite
That was
pizza joint?
impressive.
Pizza. I mean, there's only like 1 or 2. Valentine's.
Yeah.
There is. Yeah.
Yeah.
New York pizza.
I'm from Mooresville, which is like kind of Charlotte area, but at this point, Wilmington's kind of my home. But if I could shout out anything from Mooresville, honestly, I'd probably shout out my band director, like my high school band director.
True.
He kind of like sparked my
The OG.
love for music. He gave me the first like project I had to do where he was like compose a song, and I used Logic on these like school laptops to do it.
That's really cool.
It was like when I started making music kind of. I'd played around with it before, but I was like, this is tight.
That's tight.
Shout out good teachers.
Shout out good teachers.
Yeah, Mr. Brown.
They need to be paid more.
North Carolina education system.
Anyway,
I spent my early childhood in Ohio and California, but would say I'm from Raleigh. Shout out the 919.
straight up,
Actually, him and I went to rival high schools.
I wouldn't say that. But
Yeah. I would. Shouting out Raleigh though, Raleigh's boring.
Tanko.
I don't know. Tanko is kind of good.
Shout out Tanko.
But I was more of an introvert when I was in high school and I was living in Raleigh, so don't know what else I can
call
really.
the city boring if you're boring.
Yeah, no.
The city's boring and I'm boring, so
the
it's just.
Glenwood South, the Carolina Hurricanes, as you say, Wolfpack. You had all those things that you could go do.
But they're
and
so
you decided
like
to stay in
tame.
town.
No, that's not totally wrong, but
You played Pokemon Go.
I
I know you went downtown
I've
to
been
the park.
I've been to a Wolfpack game and I've also been to a couple of Canes games and like they're all right, but
I'm gonna
All
ignore
right, go
that
Canes,
statement.
bro. Come on.
I'm gonna ignore that
Bro,
statement.
hockey games are tight.
Anyway,
they are. Just-
you can say your shout out. I was just being an asshole.
Oh well.
We're
I mean,
done
it's
with
not,
Chris
it's
now.
not super.
We're done with Chris now. We can.
I
cut
guess.
it.
I guess I'll shout out Blue Rock Pizza. Worked there most of high school till they fired me because I said I wasn't gonna show up one weekend because I had a show. So, you know.
That's
Who
a
cares,
committed
man?
life
Yeah.
forever.
Van life forever.
Yeah.
Owner got arrested for tax evasion and shit. So you know, whatever.
It is what it is.
Keep that in there.
Anyway.
F that guy.
Pay your taxes.
Pay your
Legally, we have to
taxes.
pay your taxes. All right.
Commit
So
tax fraud.
my next question for you guys. This is a little more of a musical thing since you guys play music.
We do.
What would you say are the top 5 songs influencing your band's sound right now?
It's like songs?
Pull up the
Maybe it's
playlist.
artists. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You have a playlist?
Oh my god.
We actually we
Like a
tried
band
to do
playlist?
That's
that,
yeah. You guys are asking this at like a funny time. Where like literally last time we got together, we were like,
We like
Taylor
had a
made a
piece of
little
paper and we
more.
listed like each of us like songs we really like and that
Yeah.
we're like influenced
Pull
by.
up the playlist.
because as
You
of
have a
right now, we
playlist?
kind
Pull it
of
up.
we just play like whatever the.
I mean,
fuck.
maybe each of you gives your opinion on what you kind of want this sound to go real quick. Give us a
That's
song
what
or
we've been
two.
trying to figure out.
Hey,
Our
we're down to have this discussion a little
Our
bit right
playlist
now.
is like a conglomerate of like all of our.
The issue is that the four of us. I mean, it's not like wildly different, but the four of us all kind of have our own music tastes.
very distinct like music taste.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like there's some overlap for sure, but
Honestly, that's kind of what I liked about writing music with these guys because the writing process was hard at first because I remember there was like a period of at least like a month or two where I remember like presenting an idea and Chris was immediately like, no, I don't like
That
that.
was so funny.
That was like, dude, I'm not gonna lie, that was like a hard month for me too. That was like I was getting
I
like
remember.
blows to my ego.
I remember we would always meet outside in Cogden.
Yeah.
That was when we would meet.
But then like after.
sorry to cause you hardship.
No. It was like it was good because like honestly,
Constructive criticism.
because like those ideas like probably just needed to get thrown out and tailored out, and after a while, we kind of figured out how to write stuff together, and I would come up with a riff that I thought they would like, or like he's into a lot more metal, so I would write something that was like maybe more distorted and hard, like
Yeah.
Hassel. I know he likes a lot of John Mayer and stuff, so for like
This
fun stuff.
dude, John Mayer, Santana, Jack Johnson.
And then so like I would try writing something that was like more funk oriented, and then I would be like, here's the main riff, here's like the bass idea, and then I was essentially like write whatever you guys like on top. And I mean, all the ideas didn't start with me, but like whenever I would start with an idea, that's kind of how it would go. And then I felt like that made the process more interesting because it was like, I'm gonna have my own ideas, and then I'll let them run the ideas through their own filter of influences. And I think the product is kind of this like beach rock kind of funk stuff.
It's basically we do step on toes a little bit when it's necessary, but like we each get our own like creative freedom when it comes to what we write on our own respective instruments. So it's like, you know, James might do a bass line that's a lot more like funk and, you know, jam music kind of inspired, and then I might put on some like faster, like more heavier drums, and then Josh will do something that's on the guitar that's inspired by his music, and then Curtis is gonna do some like more poppy like synth you know, techno almost like stuff.
And I mean, absolutely, that individuality that you all bring to the table definitely describes the 2000s musically.
I'm really excited for whenever our album actually does come out, because then
You'll hear it.
yeah.
You'll hear it.
Well, yeah, I feel like it's really hard to describe what we do, because then like our cover selections are just like it's impossible to get a feel for what our band plays.
We'll
like
do
genre-wise,
like a Metallica song and a Tom Misch song
in the same set, and I just like it's just confusing. It's awesome for us
Yeah, it's fun.
because it keeps us interesting.
Yeah, keeps it from getting stale.
But like if I was sitting there playing like I don't know, one genre country music or something all fucking day.
Oh, you just said the word. Country music was the
Really?
next word.
Really?
Yes, it was.
Wow.
So you get to challenge one of your bandmates to a challenge.
Wow.
And who is it this time?
That was crazy. Wow.
I could have said any genre.
You
but I
c-
didn't
yeah,
want to
you
feel like I
could've.
was sliding anybody.
Yeah, we don't even play country music. I don't even know why you said
That was why I literally.
We
ju-
played
country songs
We
in
played
one
the
time.
Sturgill Simpson song.
So who are you challenging?
I'll just can I challenge like one of you guys?
No. This is our.
That'd be
This
funny.
is our show.
All right, asshole. All right, Chris. Let's just like keep him in the loop.
All right.
Okay, so
Keep him involved.
this is good for you because you're a singer and you use your mouth a lot. We are going to be resume. We are going to be doing a bit. It is the world famous Chubby Bunny. We have marshmallows.
Bruh.
I will grab them.
Yeah, wait. How do you do this challenge? You just put.
You're gonna
Shuffle,
stuff
bro.
a marshmallow in your face, each of you.
Those are really cool no-brand marshmallows.
After we put, I think it goes like right
Thank
after.
you.
After we
Um,
put one in, we each have to say Chubby Bunny until
Yes.
one person can't say it anymore.
Yes, I
We should
figured
get
that
like
you would
a
probably
bucket
already
or
know.
like a bowl or
Yo,
something.
say,
He's open, y'all.
I don't know
Not
if they're
really.
getting through that whole pack.
Yeah,
When was the last time you just like had a marshmallow? It's been a while for me.
it's been a while.
Last night,
Yeah.
actually.
Really?
Yeah.
This is gonna be gross.
Now remember.
You had 2 bowls.
No, you're both gonna have
I'm
to
both
spit
proud
it
over
into
that
that.
bowl.
Dude, thank God we're next to each other.
Remember, if you win, the word stays country music, and you don't have to do anything. But if Chris can put more marshmallows in his mouth and still say Chubby Bunny, then you lose.
What are you doing, Josh?
He's taking a hit of the crack pipe.
And then the word will change and you'll have to do a punishment. Also, I didn't clarify earlier, I didn't give you guys a punishment for shotgunning those seltzers because I figured that was a punishment enough. So,
Thank you.
are you ready to begin the Chubby Bunny challenge?
Yeah, damn, what's next? The ALS Ice Bucket Challenge?
No, you dumped that.
Yeah,
We're gonna dump the
We're going to
marshmallows.
start with Chris since he is the challenged party.
I
He
can't
is
wait.
the challenge.
I can't wait for
Chubby
the
Bunny.
I can't wait for the
Gotta get
cinnamon
it wet,
challenge.
moisten it up too.
Chubby Bunny. Bro, you sticking that thing deep in there.
Chubby Bunny. I'm not eating.
It's still chew it, dude.
I'm not even chewing it. Just in,
He's just letting his corrosive saliva take
Okay, Chubby Bunny. This is disgusting. I don't like marshmallows.
This is a good job.
Chubby Bunny.
You look so serious.
Is anyone- Who's
Just
been
wait till we
keeping
make
count?
you guys eat something after
Have you been
this.
keeping count?
We're at 3 right now.
We're at 3.
Okay.
Oh, Chubby Bunny.
So that was your third?
We'll put a little counter right here.
That was your third, Chris?
Yeah, this is gross. This is so gross.
Curtis is gonna
Chubby Bunny.
forfeit.
Oh, wow.
More.
Curtis is gonna forfeit. Bro, that's like 5 marshmallows.
Say it.
Breathe.
Alright, I win.
That's
No,
game.
no,
Stop.
no.
Jack! I got him right.
This is awful.
time!
Finally.
So who gets
that's the first
Sympathetic
chorus.
vomiter.
Hold on, before you, can you introduce yourself? Can you introduce yourself?
I'm the drunken chef. I don't know
The
what else to say.
drunken chef.
Drunken
Jack.
chef, everyone.
This is the drunken chef.
Give him like a little title card.
Yeah, as soon as he walks in, there should be something at the bottom that just goes. The drunken chef.
This is in drunken chef spirit. First course is a shot. Don't sniff it. Don't worry about it.
It
Just
smells
take-
pretty good, actually.
Just
I was
shoot it.
expecting like something.
Yeah,
awful.
what if you accidentally made something
Shoot
that
your
tastes
shot.
Dude, I'm awful at shots. Is this gonna make? Oh, okay.
good? Don't think about it.
I don't go to bars unless I'm playing
If it
music.
makes
So-
you feel better, there's literally no alcohol in
Oh,
there
really?
at all.
That kind of scares me though. Like, what else did you put in here? Because that's like
Sure.
the obvious thing a drunk chef's gonna do.
Shoot it. Finish it.
Oh, he's going. He's double dipping.
shit?
He's double dipping, bro. Respect.
It tastes like cranberry juice and like Hershey syrup.
That is fermented blackberry juice and lemon juice.
Really?
Yes, sir.
That was actually like not that bad.
Awesome.
Do you remember
Thank
that
you,
time we
drunken
did
chefs.
that?
Thank
I'll
you,
do
drunken
better on the
chef.
next one.
Thank
The next
that
one
drunken
will be
challenge
good.
freshman
Thank you,
year.
drunken
I gotta wash my hands
Remember
and
that, Trent?
marshmallow on them.
Welcome back to the PCE in the 2000s. We're about to get into a segment which is trivia. We're going to ask you trivia. It's not only about music, it's about anything, probably. I don't know. I did make all of the questions, but I don't remember them.
He was on an ADD bender.
Yeah. So, we'll just get right into it.
Oh, okay. So my first question for you guys is, what is the distance from the Earth to the Moon? Closest wins.
Yeah, closest answer wins. We won't make you do anything.
200,000 miles.
Chris's guess. 200,000 miles.
I'll say like 5.3 million miles.
Okay. It's a lot different, but okay.
Yeah.
Much
I'm
higher.
gonna go with like 600,000.
Okay.
200,001 miles.
Screw you.
I like my odds.
And James is our winner.
Oh.
James
2030
is an asshole, and he won.
900.
Screw you
Really?
for that,
That was a
man.
good first guess.
Because I knew
That
it was
was-
in the 200s.
Eh,
But
nerd. Next question. Are you all ready? What is the oldest surviving instrument? And I have 4 choices. This is a multiple choice question. I'll give them out right now. Don't say a word until it's done. Got it? Fair enough.
Next question.
Saxophone, the drums, the flute, or the violin? We'll start with Chris.
I'm gonna say drums. But it could be the flute.
Oh, really? You're going to say drums?
Yeah.
I know it's not the saxophone because the saxophone was invented to mimic the sound of like a stringed instrument. I'm pretty sure. Shout out Adolph Sax. But so
Is that real?
yeah.
I believe him.
That's why it's called saxophone.
He's in a band.
Wait, what were the? It was like saxophone, violin, drums,
And flute.
Flute.
flute. I'm gonna go with the flute actually.
Okay.
I'm kind of feeling flute too.
I want to say drums too.
Okay.
You want to say
I
drum?
feel like drums are too obvious.
And
But,
by
like,
themselves, they're not.
Like, are you talking about like drums with like a snare?
Don't
and
think
a
too
kick
deep
and
into
a-
it.
Yeah, think
Don't
too
think
deep.
you're thinking way too deep.
And Point Curtis and Schwa. The flute is the oldest surviving instrument.
Sir!
I knew it was in one of those two.
Chris, you're still pointless.
Yeah.
so is Curtis.
That was pretty
Or
existential.
so is
Always
or
been,
no,
always
James
will
isn't
be.
point. Oh, I am the only one who's pointless.
Because like you see those little like Renaissance paintings of the little
going hard on
gesture.
the
Yeah,
flute,
dude, they
yeah.
going hard.
Yeah, but if we're thinking about it, both of those instruments got to be older than like that. Like they're definitely like thousands of years old.
All right, my next question for you. Who is the only member of the band ZZ Top without a beard?
Oh, dude, I don't fucking.
And I'm going to give you their names.
Yeah.
Billy Gibbons, John Dyer Basley, Dustin Hill, or Frank Beard. Frank Beard.
Frank
Yeah,
Beard.
It's
Frank
Frank
Beard.
Beard. I already
It's
knew
got to
that.
be Frank Beard.
It's the guy whose last
And
name
that's
is
a
Beard.
point for everybody.
Should have let me answer that.
Wow.
I knew his name too. Because it's funny that his name
Shut
is
up.
Frank Beard.
Shut up.
Yeah, we get it.
We get it. We get it. You know about Frank Beard. Cool. Okay.
Bully Chris.
I have a question that I really hope Curtis can get correct. And this is,
There's pressure.
what are piano keys made out of? And I'm gonna give you the multiple choice. Okay.
Ivory.
Porcelain, ivory, plastic, or marble.
Oh, well, if you're talking about, I mean, I'm just going to go with ivory.
Okay. Curtis has gone with ivory.
Can I say all of the above at some point in time?
It wasn't an option.
But
They are made of different.
Yeah, because, like, if you have, like, a
Pick
keyboard,
one.
you could have plastic. Asshole.
then I'm gonna go porcelain.
You're gonna go porcelain.
Yeah.
So James has gone porcelain, and Curtis has gone ivory. What about you, Josh?
Ivory.
Ivory.
He was pretty confident about that.
Fair enough. I mean, he said it 3 times before I was even done with the question.
I'm going to be like a jackass if I'm wrong.
I'm just gonna say the smart thing and say ivory because that's what they were made out of, like originally.
So they're made out of plastic. You were
What?
all wrong. They stopped making them out of ivory because that's fucked up.
But again,
Assholes.
but you didn't give us the
Certain
context of the
point,
question because
I
like
feel
they
like it's been all of
I said what are piano keys made out of?
today.
I said what are piano. I didn't say in the 1800s what were piano keys made out of.
But those
Traditionally,
pianos
they're
still
made out of
exist.
ivory.
and
You
they're
all
still playing
suck.
on them.
We'll wash that one.
You all suck.
Fuck
So-
that question.
Yeah,
That was a
fuck
dumb
that
Fuck
question.
you, Reed.
Save the
Fuck you,
elephants.
Reed.
Save the elephants.
Yeah, save the elephants.
What?
I'm going to take over your position.
This is our next question
Yeah, right.
for trivia. What kind of guitar is engraved on Jimi Hendrix's tombstone?
Probably a Strat.
Stratocaster.
And you all take that. I don't even have to give you the multiple choice. That was
Yeah, we were
great.
gonna give you options, but
Everybody gets a point on that one.
Fuck you,
Paul.
options.
That was great. All right.
okay. You're all musicians, so this should be just a no-brainer.
Give
How
me a
many note? Say 4 for 4.
No. He's
Just go. Sorry.
How many notes are in a chromatic scale?
12.
12.
Eat my
Do I have to
ass.
say 12 too?
Yeah.
Eat my
It
ass.
has to be on record.
Yeah.
Just say 13 or something. Just
Okay,
be different.
12 and a half.
I was hoping that at least one person wouldn't know, but it's whatever. Trent.
What? Oh, my question? What? I guess our final trivia question now. Since you guys all knew that one as well. What
Fuck.
other name has Pink Floyd played under? And I'll give you a couple different options. Was it the T-Set? Was it the Screaming Abdabs? Leonard's Lodgers? Or all of the above?
I want to say all of the above.
Yeah, I'll go all.
You're just saying that because you don't know.
Yeah,
I know.
exactly.
That's such a cop-out.
What was that second one you said?
The Screaming Abdabs.
I'm going to go with that one.
Screaming Abdabs, and everyone else is sticking to
That
all
one
the above.
feels
Yeah.
right.
Everyone else a loser.
The right answer is
All of the above.
all of the above.
When in doubt,
Because
D.
Curtis is a smart ass. All right.
He
So
just
that-
wants to be.
that
That
means-
summarizes
Did I
the
win?
band.
Wait,
We'll all be on
that
the same
means
page,
that
and then
Curtis-
Curtis wants to be different.
Curtis and Chris are tied for last
showdown.
because
We got showdown.
James and Josh had 4 points, and Curtis and Chris have 3 points.
And
If you exit the realm of music, he's going to win.
I think.
So-
Even if we're in the realm of music, dog.
I
Go
think.
fuck yourself.
I
I
think
know.
since
Maybe.
both of you are losers, how we will settle this is no one got honey on their hands earlier, and it is time for somebody to get sticky.
Yes, it's time for someone to get sticky.
So we will now settle who is our loser.
The loser
today.
of these rolls
Comes down
will
to-
be putting honey on their hands. There's no one who is immune from it this time because no one said a word. So whoever loses will be putting honey on their
Do
hands.
one roll, sudden death.
Ooh,
First
not a
one.
great start.
Chris rolls a 4.
Snake's ass.
Ooh,
Six.
Curtis with a 6.
1 Curtis, 0 Chris.
Come back.
10 for Chris. table, you get DQ'd.
Bro, what the
11. Oh no.
fuck?
gotta roll a
What
12.
the fuck?
And Curtis is
Curtis
getting a
is
whole
getting
lot of
honey on
sugar-free
his
honey.
hands. Does anyone remember where the paper towels went?
You threw it down there.
Oh, they're right there. Give the man a napkin.
Hands in an anthill or
No,
something.
don't empty the bottle.
No, I'm just gonna do a nice.
You have to lather it like it's Purell.
Oh, that feels so weird.
It's honey.
Thanks,
It's
I
imitation
realized.
honey.
You can give him a little more than that.
You can get one.
That was nice of you.
All right.
Lather it up.
Yeah, lather it up.
Oh, yeah.
He's a loser. Make him feel like a
Yeah,
loser.
make him feel like a loser.
very
Turn the hands
sticky.
over.
Yes.
Yeah. Pass that back this way, old Chris boy.
Yeah, boy.
Well, that was the last question of trivia, and that is the end of this interview.
This has got to be like a skin treatment or something.
And so this has been the 2000s. It's been wonderful having you guys here to sit down and really get to know you. I'm glad that someone got to put honey on their hands.
Someone got sticky.
Yeah, ASMR. Do that next to the mic.
Is there anything?
Josh, give me the microphone.
2000s make ASMR. All right.
Is
Weirdest way to end
is
this
there
video.
anything that you got? Is there anything that you guys would like to plug or say about upcoming shows or music?
Nope.
Fair enough.
No.
What's up? What do you got?
Well, hopefully by the time you're seeing this, our
Nope.
first single, Peach Pie, will either be out or almost out.
Do we have a date for
God,
that
damn, I
yet?
hope it's out. No, we don't.
Unfortunately, we
We
do
just-
not, but it should be in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah. We
Okay.
just got a version of the song back.
But we'll be releasing 2 other singles after that, Mary Jane and No Collar. And the running name of the project is $5 cover. However, that is subject to change.
Fair enough.
But
Yeah, it might be $7 cover.
might be $7 cover. Inflation.
$7.50.
You know how it is.
Well, this has been the Port City Experiment in the 2000s. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment.
Crush that like button.
Demolish
that button.
Absolutely obliterate the like button.
war crimes against the.
Watch the
that
honey.
one.
Oh, too soon.
Why would you say that?
Wash the honey off your hands before you
that,
do
cut
so.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.